December 19, 2019, issue 996 of the Omega transmissions, coming through the Omega Communications portal. Welcome to you as we begin this inner journey today and every day, identifying with the higher aspect of your greater consciousness, letting go of the concept of your physical body and surroundings so that you can be with me as we establish our presence in the receiving area of the station of light. A wonderful space in another dimension existing, and we are already in the presence of the other dimensional beings existing in this space. This is how we begin today. I'm greeting you here, beloveds, and we are moving around you, assessing you, bringing you more strongly into the awareness of being present here. Being present gives you the identification of yourself as part of this collective consciousness aspect of creation, as beings of creation, collaborating in the ongoing expansion and upliftment of the greater consciousness field, relating especially to the beings on planet Earth. So this is why you are present in this session today, to become more actively present in how you present yourself into the reality dimension that you focus within in your daily activities. You are already aware that you can move into other fields of existences as you move into the states of consciousness that you recognize as dream state, whether that is induced or in your natural process as you restore your inner self to move into the aspect where you do renew your connection with your greatest aspect of existence. All of that is beyond your normal conscious mind, that deeper connection. In the existence here, as we help you to align yourself to the highest evolved aspect, the point of origin of you, it is easier to realize yourself as that, and also to identify many of the other aspects that you have descended into to create a body form and a life for experience. And in all of those experiences, you were connecting with a greater energy matrix of the beings present around you, and in that sense you are able to collect data from those beings and to bring it back with you at the continuation in the reporting state that you move into in your sleep state. And the reporting brings it into a central intelligence system, and therefore a greater assessment occurs. Resulting from the assessment will be ways to bring forward greater light patterns for the upliftment. Already you are recognizing that you have moved into a different phase of activity currently in the measurement of your time, and this has brought to you some unresolved aspects of emotional reactions and thought reactions, and it also will bring up in you the higher realizations of activity and how you would wish to be existing. So you have a great amount of activity occurring already around you, consciously and in the unconscious levels that you recognize that you are functioning as. All of this is relevant for you to know at this time. You are also collecting assistance and information from a great number of beings that you have connected with in other dimensional existences. We use these frameworks because you have an understanding of these words and what the words will bring up into your knowingness. As you evolve into other patterns of life, the descriptive words will change. And in many cases, words are not necessary. It is the influence, it is the images, it's the awareness that is the most powerful presentation of the knowledge. Now, the beings that you are connecting with are also working, again, very strongly with the portals of light surrounding the planet. You may have been aware of the shift momentarily occurring around the Earth's positioning. And in this area, the sensitivities you have may have been giving you a sense of balance, because you are registering the change in the inner parts of your particular sensory brain areas. And then you perceive, oh, you've come right again. It was just a momentary lapse. And of course, therefore, you have adjusted to the very slight shift in the energies. And perhaps you might call it the gravitational level that you recognise. This does not mean that the gravity is moving to the extent that you are not anchored into the earth plane. It is on a different level we refer to this gravity to do with your body of light. As we are speaking with you in this way, you are harnessing aspects of the energy codes present in the space. You have drawn yourself into the pattern of energy codes to assist you. And with those energy codes, there will be many beings offering assistance to you and support. And in a way of reunion, a gathering together. There is the sense you may have with these words that you are being lifted into a graphical representation suspended above all material aspects into a network. This is the appearance shown to you of what you are experiencing. And you are, in this way, positioned in the energy nodes that we have referred to several times over recent transmissions, within the overall matrix of energy. This is part of your essential knowingness because it will assist the shifting patterns that you have become aware of, and it puts you into opportunities, the potential that exists in each of those connecting nodes into the greater matrix of consciousness. Access everything that you need to bring you into the greater enlivened state. It is from that state that other needs will present themselves to you, and the energy will come to fulfill those needs. It is something that you will need to get beyond desires that relate to the current Earth civilization in regards to perhaps you perceive you have a lack of something. We are talking about accessing the energy and what you need to manifest in the most natural way tools to help you. Perhaps it's an energy system within you which is most needed. And then your creative aspect will manifest completely for you. In the presentations we have been offering to you over several of your cycles that you call years, there has been a shift in your understanding and realization. And therefore you may find that predictions you may have received in earlier of your years and patterns and codes did not manifest, and in fact there has been an improvement generally as a result of you taking in the higher light spectrum. And this comes through this energy matrix of the greater Starfield. It is a layer, you see, as you expand your consciousness into that which already exists, known as the Starfield matrix. Caught up in that, linked with that, communicating in that Starfield matrix is the intentional wavelengths of support. And you brought that into your reality space, into your current civilization. Continue to do this, to purify, to uplift, to clear. And then you are working more constructively with those of us who assemble in this station. You then are working with the Council of Light in a very personal and individual way, for they also work with this manifestation principle as they oversee the evolutionary process. Let yourself be filled with the joy and love for this that you are participating in. Help it to assist you to be on the clear pathway, and that involves all of your actions, all of the places you travel to, all of the substances that you take into your body. You will realise what gives you the clearest aspect for well-being, to nurture your energy systems, which in turn nurture the physical elements of you. And this is all that is needed at this present time for you. I bring your realization back that you are receiving this in this transition receiving space in the station of light. There is again the linkage at this time for you with many of the planetoid energy systems connected with Earth. Every aspect is receiving the pure light of energy through central energy system, surrounded by what we label the Starfield matrix for you. And thus it is done. And therefore I withdraw from you at this time, Aurum out. Yulia with you here as we close the session. I am assisting you as I connect with each one of you to see the change in your energy systems here. It seems many of you needed revitalisation simply because of the shift in the dimensional alignments affecting planet Earth. And therefore part of the session was that reconnection into the clearer pathway and pattern. And I assist you with this at this time. And I also assist you now to return to your physical body, bringing your attention into it. And with that attention, you bring with you all of this energy process you have received in this session. Let it enliven you. Let it free the different aspects that may have become stressed in any way or changed from the original healthy pattern. This is all part of your process to take in the energy of this freedom, enlivenment, upliftment. You are one with all of this. You Leah out. This is Lani speaking again, and I thank you, Leah and Aurum, Council of Light, and I think there were many other beings present, but in my state of allowing this information to come through, I'm not always aware of what is happening in all of the multi-layers. And of course that is unique for you. So I trust you enjoyed this and have connected in with the energy. Bring it right down through all the cells of you, through all of your energy systems. Down even to the energy beneath your feet as it connects into the earth pattern. I've enjoyed bringing this to you again, and we will continue at another time. Bring your attention back into the current time as we measure it on Earth, being aware that you are also connected into universal or dimensional alignment, time, existence. Thank you. So I close the Omega Communications portal at this time. Thanks to Karen Ellsworth, extradimensionalart.com, for the images of Aurum and Julia.